The biggest fear I hear from people considering this move isn't hurricanes, it isn't the move itself, it's three letters: IRS. Christian, is this going to get me audited? So let me demystify exactly how the IRS decides whether you really live in Puerto Rico and give you the simplest test I know. I call it the dog test, and it tells you in about 5 seconds whether you're doing this right. First, kill one myth. You've heard 183 days. Yes, you need to be physically present in Puerto Rico at least 183 days a year. But that's the starting line, not the finish line. Spending half your year here while keeping your whole life on the mainland does not make you a resident. The IRS looks deeper through what are essentially three tests. Test one, presence, the days, and they expect the paper trail of a real life, flight records, card transactions, utility bills. Test two, your tax home, your main place of business and economic activity genuinely has to be here. Banking, operations, decisions run from the island. Test three, the one people underestimate, the closer connection test. Has your entire center of gravity moved? Your home, your family, your doctor, your driver's license, your voter registration, your bank, your social life? Which brings me to the dog test. When you go on vacation, you leave your dog at home, your real home. So if your dog is in Puerto Rico, you live in Puerto Rico. If your dog is still in Connecticut and you're flying down to hit a day count, some part of you is telling the IRS where you actually live. The people who succeed with Act 60 aren't gaming a calendar. They move the family, the business, the routines, and yes, the dog. And here's the mindset shift I give every client. IRS scrutiny isn't a bug in this program, it's a feature. It's what keeps Act 60 legitimate and protects the people who did it right. If you move here for real, the scrutiny is nothing to fear. It's paperwork. The people who get in trouble are the ones trying to keep a foot in both worlds. I'm a broker, not a CPA. The compliance side you set up with licensed professionals, and I'm glad to introduce you. But a huge part of passing these tests is simply establishing a real home here. The residents, the roots, the community. That's my world, and it's exactly where I help. If you want to understand what genuinely relocating looks like, the real version, not the tax address version, book a free call with the link below. I'll tell you honestly what it takes.